The Jedi preached peace, but they led a war. They preached detachment, but raised children for battle. They quoted serenity, while sitting on a war council. For 1,000 generations, they were the guardians of peace and justice. But when the galaxy needed clarity, they delivered obedience. I'm Cole Braddock. Call me Gage. This is Trench Meditation's Jedi Ethics Edition, where we take sacred codes and run them through a battlefield translator. Today, the foundation. The Jedi Code. 5 lines meant to carry 10,000 knights through the darkest war the Republic ever saw. Spoiler alert. It didn't. You've heard it before. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. Poetic. Absolute. The kind of wisdom that sounds clean in a marble chamber and collapses the second it's covered in blood. Let's break it down together. There is no emotion. There is peace. Tell that to Anakin, haunted by dreams of loss. To Obi-Wan, who loved him like a brother. To Yoda, who felt every death and still sat in silence. The Jedi felt emotion. They just buried it. Mistook suppression for transcendence. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. Sith Lord ran the Republic. 13 years right under their noses. Emergency powers. Secret wars. Whispers in the dark. And not one Jedi saw it coming. They had archives, meditations, visions, and missed the only truth that mattered. They knew everything except what counted. There is no passion. There is serenity. Luke saved his father out of love. Qui-Gon defied the council because he believed. Even Obi-Wan held the line on Mustafar because he cared too damn much. Passion didn't doom the Jedi. Detachment did. There is no chaos. There is harmony. While clone boys died in trenches, while planets burned, while Jedi generals led armies they never asked for. If that's harmony, I'd hate to see discord. There is no death. There is the Force. Pretty words. But when Order 66 dropped, the Jedi died. Shot in the back by men they trusted, by brothers they saved. They died. They mourned, and no one let them grieve. Yoda, the mystic. 900 years of riddles and regrets. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Sure, but what if the fear is real? What if the hate is earned? He never answered. Just whispered, while the rot took root. Mace Windu the Enforcer. To him the code was gospel. Anakin's love was weakness. Mercy was optional. And Palpatine got no trial because the code said so. Or maybe, because it was easier. Obi-Wan, the loyal one. He followed the code even when it broke him. Loved Anakin, never said it. Mourned Qui-Gon, never showed it. Did everything right. And still lost everything. And Anakin? He was the honest one. He felt. He feared. He loved. He broke. The code didn't fail because of Anakin. It failed because he admitted it wasn't working. The code wasn't built for truth. It was built for control. A framework to manufacture soldiers who wouldn't flinch. Wouldn't ask. Wouldn't feel too much once the killing started. But hard choices, they're supposed to hurt. Supposed to keep you up at night. That's what makes them real. The Jedi wanted strength without struggle. Virtue without vulnerability. Power without pain. What they got was doctrine. And that doctrine got them killed. A code that says everything to everyone means nothing to anyone. A warrior who thinks peace means silence will mistake obedience for wisdom. And a council that can't tell loyalty from insight will never see betrayal even when it's sitting 3 seats away. The Jedi believed the code made them righteous, but they never asked if it made them blind. Never asked if those 5 lines of poetry were worth 10,000 graves. Never asked if detachment had become indifference. Never asked. Until it was too damn late. Next time on Trench Meditations, we'll talk about what they did with all that philosophy. They took children from their homes, called it training. Raised them to never look back. I'm Gage. Thanks for thinking with me.